Recently, we read in the social media, even in some of the print and electronic media, that some organizations that are calling for the trust fund not to see the light of the day. That is the problem we are having in this country. Why is it that we will not have anything good pass through? We must not believe that anything good coming up in this country, that one or two people are behind it and are going to benefit from it. That is wrong. Not in Nysc. If Nysc is on the other side that people are thinking, this noble organization will not stand the test of time, which we are saying today. Can't just be grooming them, pass through the crucible of Nysc, and at the end, they cannot be useful to themselves. And that's why Nysc came up with the skill acquisition program, where core members are inducted into the various skill sets for them to understand that there is need for them to lay their hands on something while they look out for jobs. And I tell you, skill acquisition program is what is driving Nysc today. Because right from the orientation camp, they are taught how to make soap, how to sew clothes, how to make cakes, how photography, and so on and so forth. And we tell them right from the orientation camp, look out for what you know you are interested in doing, and we'll begin to train them in it. Now, within the 3 weeks orientation program in Nysc, we set aside 10 days for us to train them in skill acquisition. Now, after the orientation, we have post-orientation training, where we have trainers that will take them on every day until they come to the point of perfection. And you will not believe it, most of these core members at the point of passing out from Nysc would have perfected their art in various skill sets, and they are ready to employ labor, they are ready to begin to make money, they are ready to begin to contribute to the GDP of the country. And that is where we are. And now beyond that, Nysc went further, say no, we need to have a source of capital where we can pull funds from and set up these young ones that go through Nysc, having learned this skill acquisition. And that's why the trust fund was born. Now, apart from start-off capital, which we are going to be given to the core members to set up their own small-scale businesses, we also feel that that fund will also help Nysc to grow the infrastructure of the scheme, right from the directorate headquarters to the area offices, to the local government offices and zonal offices, where we have the command of Nysc down to the grassroots. Because if the environment where you're training these core members are cute, you'll be able to deliver your mandate. Don't also forget that in the various orientation camps, most of the camps can only boast of 2,000 capacity core members. And when you look at the number of core members that are participating in this scheme today, is growing in geometrical number. And today we are looking at about 5,000 capacity to train these core members in camp. And of course, this thing requires fund to blow this orientation camp to 5,000 capacity. And that is why we need this trust fund. Beyond that too, it's human beings that are training the core members. We need to train these human beings, these officers, so that they will be top-notch in training the core members. And that is why we need this trust fund. The trust fund has gone through the House of Reps, it's gone through the Senate, and is ready now to be sent to Mr. President for his assent. And that is why we are praying and asking Mr. President to please sign this trust fund. The President Director General is having a lot of advocacy here and there. Brigadier General M.K. Fada, who is a colossus in youth mobilization, and he's moving everywhere to ensure that this trust fund is brought to reality, so that the Nigerian society, including the youth themselves, will greatly benefit from this trust fund. That's where we are, and moving down to the office of Mr. President for him to grant assent to the trust fund.